Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Louisiana's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games.
Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Throwing right. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Cajuns. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's what I think makes this tight. Dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Texas State's offense will go to work for the first time. And Davey, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Here's a heat. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Hauls it in down the sideline. through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
14, Texas State, 0.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running to Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll ride the hot hand. Breaks into the open. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands, it's Morrison. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. With jet sweep pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world.
Interception! deflected, and now he's up to 14.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab, it's Stroud. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a moment.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
At the 48-yard line. It's a turnover on downs.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. All right, guys, let's talk Raging Cajuns. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because...
Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And man, does he keep you honest. Just a guy that can run the football, that can make plays with his legs. You've seen it throughout the day. Listen, this wasn't a big play, but it can be death by 1,000 cuts. He just continues to scramble, make plays, make you defend his feet for a whole game.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
He'll keep it himself. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Into the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sellers. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. QB draw. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. The offense will quickly use a timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half.
17, Texas State 7.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You have to imagine the game plan in the second half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the game.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
To the air, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Gets away from one. He's got space. Touchdown, Louisiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Oh, they're after him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
On the move, it's Morrison. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll give it to the back. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Power football with the run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He's going to take, turning it on. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one up. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that. To the air, it's Lindsey. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Touchdown, Cajuns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. He's got it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
And so a huge gain is negated by an illegal forward pass. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Finds the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Give to the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. At the 45, on his way. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Bobcats are flying down the field. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slides away. Quarterback moving. Throws into the middle of the field. Makes the catch. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on Smith. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good...